Hi everyone, Jeremy Stewart here, your resource for everything Viera. Today we are checking out two amazing communities that are a little bit special to me, Seville and Valencia. Seville got me my start in the luxury real estate market about 4 years ago, and Valencia, its sister community, has provided me the opportunity to continue down that path. Today you're going to get to see the insides of the community, and as a bonus at the end, I'm gonna take you on a tour of a few of these amazing houses. Here at my channel, we cover everything Viera, from community tours to local business spotlights to monthly market updates that keeps a finger on the pulse of the real estate market here. I cover everything that helps you understand our piece of paradise. Now let's get started. Go in and check out these beautiful communities. Now this house, 8202, was a very funny house to me. It was the original Joy-All model in around like 2015. We were coming back from Disney one Sunday afternoon, probably like 2017, deciding we were gonna do some paint updates. Guess what? It was no longer a model house. We walked right by the private residence sign, walked in the house, and we're like, the people looked at us and go, hi, and we're like, hi. We were just gonna take, oh, you live here. Now, funny enough, I used to be a physical therapist. The owners of that house were patients of mine. And they're like, come on in and take a look and you can get whatever you need. And I was like, no, we were mortified. Told my friends that I sold their house in here. This is before real estate. Sent me a poster. And it was like a be on the lookout for in the community. They go, we got this in our mailbox. And it was a picture of me and my family. Be on the lookout for young family with cute baby breaking into houses saying they wanted to look at paint. So that's my funny story. And it actually transferred to the new Joy-All model. My wife and I had gone into it in Valencia when they built it. 4 builders in this community too. You have Joy-All, you have Lifestyle, you have Stanley, and then there was a company, Amac, who's not building any longer, but built a great house as well. So that first sale with my friends led me to this property. Several months after I sold that house, this gentleman had reached out to me and he was moving out of area because life circumstances had changed and he needed to sell. And I was able to launch another opportunity for another sale in this particular community. Then we fast forward about 15 months and the third neighbor next door to the original house, I get a chance to interview with them and they outright tell me that they are going to be difficult people. And guess what? We got their house sold off the market in a short amount of time. And to this date, my daughter and I follow up with them about every 6 weeks, have coffee, talk about the zoo, talk about what my daughter's doing. They always ask me questions about the real estate market. They've become very, very close friends. One thing I love about doing this is that it's not just about buying and selling a property, it's about the people and the relationships I create along the way. Now we are at Valencia, the younger sister to Seville. Key differences here. You have 2 gated entries at the north and south end. We have a few more homes. There's 63 homes in this community compared to 49 over in Seville. Same 4 semi-custom home builders, and the other difference, 100% of these homes have water views, 90% already have pools. While Seville gave me my start in upper end real estate in Viera, Florida, Valencia has kept me going. Over the last 18 months, I've had the opportunity to sell 4 more homes in this community. The first one springboarding to the second, the third, and the final one recently before the end of 2024. The special part about this one, we're gonna talk about that a little bit and show you the exteriors, but at the end, you're actually gonna see the insides of these beautiful homes. So we're inside Valencia now, and you'll notice that we still have the one big circle, but there's a through street we're gonna go onto, and it is actually the starting point of my Valencia career in real estate. So that first listing, which was so big, led me to this second one right here. So we went from like a more modern contemporary feel to more of a traditional feel in a house that was 1,200, 1,300 square feet smaller. But the advantage of this one, it had about 12 or 1,300 square feet of outdoor space under truss, which means it was covered, gorgeous views, and the finishes were insanely good. And we sold that one very quickly as well and had a long extended closing. And I still see those sellers all the time. And interestingly enough, I worked with a teammate of mine who brought the buyers, and we ended up selling the buyer's oceanfront condo later the same year in 2023. So it kind of sprungboard to a couple things. And when I sold the last one, the fourth one, late last year, those buyers came by to visit me in my open house to say hi and see how I was doing, which was super cool. And if you turn your camera around and you see this light colored Spanish style house, these are actually previous clients of mine. They'd already purchased and were building this house when I met them. And they had me sell their house in Strong Park. And every time I send a postcard in the community, they reach out and congratulate me and tell me how glad they are I'm still selling real estate. One thing I love about this community is how well kept the exteriors are and how much landscaping's been done. Now, number 3 is this house. So that second house led me to this house. We were on an extremely short timeline because they were moving for work, and we found a buyer and went through inspections and closed in less than 30 days and got them onto their next home. So now the 4th sale in this neighborhood. It came a year later. This is the house behind me. I met with them, and it was an exact replica of the builder model in the front of the neighborhood. They said they just wanted everything the same. I have a really funny story about an inspection on that. They were out of town and he had left a car in the garage right under the attic access. Well, during inspection, we need access to the attic. So I call the seller again and I say, hey, where exactly did you put those keys? He goes, in the trunk, to which it was a 2-door sports coupe. I had to find the fold down access from the back seat, crawl through the trunk, pop the emergency trunk opener, and grab the keys to unlock his car so I could move it for inspection to happen while he was away. But we did it. Real estate's not always glamorous, guys. You guys have been behind the gates and seen the exteriors of these beautiful properties. Now, because you guys have been so patient, let's go inside and check out the interiors as well. Talked about convenience of Seville and Valencia. Well, we just took a quick golf cart ride down here, and you can grab your morning coffee or an evening meal. Speaking of which, I'm starving. I'm gonna go in and grab some lunch. But if you like what you've seen today, please like, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of the content on Viera I have coming. I'll see you at the next one.